Hey curious minds, welcome to Decode Base. Before we move ahead, if you are new to this channel, subscribe so that you are on a path of enriched living. Hit that bell icon so that you are always on track with us. Okay, in this video, we are going to decode the idea of knowledge and ignorance. Sounds deep, right? I know. Before that, come with me and let's wonder. So, knowledge is power. Really? Is it the highest virtue of humanity or the root of endless suffering? They say ignorance is bliss. But is it? Or is it just a defense mechanism to avoid the weight of truth? Should we live as blissfully ignorant fools, dancing through life untouched by complexity, or should we chase knowledge and risk shattering our comfort and confront the vastness of what we don't understand? Today, we explore the illusion of knowing and the humility of not knowing through the lives of two very different minds, one certain in faith, the other curious in doubt. This is not just a story, it's a mirror, and by the end, you may start to question what you really know. So stick till the end, thinkers. Meet Dave, the devotee of certainty. Dave was raised on a single book, one wholly unquestionable text. By age 20, he believed he had the map of all the existence: heaven, hell, karma, creation. He didn't just read it, he wore it like armor. Every question had a scriptural reference, every doubt had a doctrine. There was peace in this warm, comforting certainty. No need to explore when you believe you have already arrived. His faith? Unshakable. But not because it had been tested, but because it had never been questioned. Because questions are belief killers, or rather, annihilators. Meet Arav, the explorer of unknowns. Arav sought the truth through a different path. He read the same sacred text once, but instead of answers, it gave him questions, big ones. Who wrote this? How did they know? What's behind what they say? He didn't reject the divine. He just refused to take the authoritative words for truth. Instead of building walls around one truth, he wandered the wilderness of many. Philosophy, science, evolution, consciousness, chaos theory, quantum weirdness. He wasn't searching for comfort, he was searching for clarity, even if that clarity came with discomfort. Dave found bliss in not knowing beyond what he was told, and for a time, ignorance was bliss. He could explain life and death with a single verse. He had a God-shaped lock and only one key. Any mystery outside that mold, he called it false or dangerous. But Arav saw something deeper, that the mystery itself was sacred, that not knowing fully, honestly, was not a weakness. It was the beginning of true strength. Because real questions don't end in answers, they lead to more questions, which widens horizons, which cracks open the ego, which kills blind faith and belief. Now let's see how they are shaped in different arenas of life with his mindset of ignorance and knowing. Dave, with his certainty, chose one path and stuck to it. He feared change. New ideas threatened his identity. He followed instructions well until the world shifted. Arav, with his curiosity, became open-minded. He questioned the trends, adapted to change, and reinvented himself not once but constantly. Because in a world of AI, automation, and rapid disruption, the most valuable skill isn't knowledge, it's the ability and skill to wonder and learn. Dave saw struggle as weakness. He quoted scriptures to explain away depression, anxiety, burnout. He tried to pray it away. But Arav, he explored psychology, neuroscience, and shadow work. He sat with his darkness, not to defeat it, but to understand it. Because asking why do I feel this way opens the door to healing. while saying this shouldn't be happening slams it shut. The know it all mindset hits a ceiling fast. Dave stopped evolving by 30, living on autopilot, preaching what he learned at 20. Same ideas, same lens, same limits. Arav kept growing, each decade a new layer, because his identity was never built on being right. It was built on being real. Both men had minds. Only one had a mindset that could adapt multi-layered paradox-filled world. It's not the one who knows the most that survives, it's the one who knows how to keep learning. The future doesn't belong to the one with strongest opinions. It belongs to those with the deepest questions. This is a crucial concept that everyone needs to know about, the Dunning-Kruger effect. It is a cognitive illusion where people with little knowledge believe they know it all, while those with true understanding are haunted by how little they actually know. So guys, in the end, ignorance is not the enemy. It is the beginning. It is the silent space before the first question. The womb of wonder. It gives birth to belief and prejudice. If left unchallenged, ignorance becomes a cage, a false sense of certainty and beliefs that hardens into ego. Knowledge, on the other hand, is not just information. It is illumination. It doesn't always comfort, but it clarifies. It humbles. It softens the rigid. It reveals the limits of our understanding, not to shame us, but to invite us forward. And so, perhaps the wisest way to live is not in choosing between ignorance or knowledge, but in honoring both, remaining childlike in our curiosity, humble in our knowing, and thirsty in our not knowing. Because when your ignorance is paired with the desire to grow, it becomes fuel, and when your knowledge is rooted in humility, it becomes wisdom. Stay humble, stay curious. Drop your thoughts in the comment section if you are curious and have questions that lead to more questions. And you may also share your take on knowledge and ignorance. If you like this concept that we are exploring, give us like, hit subscribe along with the bell, and share this for the humanity's greater good. Join our exclusive Decode-based Discord, a space to connect, question, and build together. Also, follow us on Instagram for more creative insights. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.